Hey you guys, Kyle here, and welcome back to Makeup to Drag, my YouTube channel. I'm so happy to see you guys back. If you're not already subscribed, I'm just gonna drop this right at the beginning of the video. Just subscribe. One click guaranteeing amazing content? Isn't that what this day and age is all about? Just click it. I feel like it's been forever since I filmed. It's been like a little over a week. My skin has been having some issues, so I gave her some time to rest, but now we're back, and I'm here with this V for Vendetta, spacey, sort of samurai vibe makeup. I hope that I can describe it better in the title of the video, but anyways, I was really inspired by Landon Cider mixed with like a little bit of a geisha vibe mixed with like a nice big like V for Vendetta mustache, and this was actually an improv makeup, and I ended up chucking rhinestones all over it, and I'm just honestly obsessed with it. As you know, we're all at home, and there were a lot of challenges floating around a few weeks ago, and there still are, but my friend Mike Tyus whipped out his old Cirque Makeup kit and started improving makeup and tagged a few of us other artists or ex-artists and told us to do a makeup challenge, and this is what I came up with. I love how it turned out, and I decided that I wanted to do a tutorial because I got great reaction from it, from you guys, There were great reactions to it on social media, and so I decided to just film this process, get to refine it a little bit, get to do a second time, have some more material, take some more pictures, feel some more fantasy, and anyways, that's how we got here. Without making you guys listen here and sit and I can't even speak today. And I don't want to make you guys sit there for that much longer and listen to me ramble, so we are getting ready to start this tutorial. So grab your brushes, grab your makeup, and let's get started. Here we go. Let's get ready for this makeup. As you can see, I have my hair in two little buns. Just something simple that kind of goes with the theme. That's how I did it. That's all. So first I'm gonna take Ben Nye Clown White, which is just insane to put all over your face, but I'm gonna start putting it on the lower half of my face. Regular beauty sponge. Oh. Don't worry, Kyle, you looking cute, you looking cute. Okay, next I'm going in with the Elmer's glue stick to start covering up my eyebrows. As usual, I run the glue stick in both directions, and then I grab my nasty dirty comb, I brush through the hairs, and then I add some glue on top of that afterwards. That's gonna be my first layer, and there's gonna be a couple of these today. All right, hitting up the other side. Once the other side has the first layer on, I'm gonna go in with the clown white and start streaking it in my hair. Now, my inspiration for this character is like a little samurai-esque, a little wartime-esque, a little used, a little abused, and a little tired. So I'm not gonna make this step perfect. I kind of want it to look like it was a perfect layer at one point and now it's a little run down. Quickly slapping on another layer of glue before I let you guys come in a little closer. Still hitting it up with that white. I'm gonna get it in my creases of my nose while I make this horrible face. Oh my God. I can't decide if it looks like it's allergy season or if it looks like I'm screaming. Either way, we're gonna get this on the ears. And once it's on your ears, we're gonna go in with the Aide cream to finalize this eyebrow cover. All right, covering those up with powder to finalize the cover, and then I'm going to start with the clown white everywhere. Everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. As I'm coming up to the hairline, I'm making sure to really stamp the product into my scalp, as unfortunate as that sounds and is, and I'm also blending it into the white that I already placed there. Get those eyelids. Oh, this part's so uncomfortable. As you can tell from my grimaces, it pulls my eyelid off my eye and it makes little air bubbles and it's kind of unfortunate. But anyways, we deal with it because we want to look what? White. Oh, shirt's coming off. Okay, we're going to do our neck next. So you're gonna make this beautiful face. And you're gonna grab a brush with that clown white loaded up on it, and you're just gonna draw a straight line down. If I were to be looking in the mirror, I want this triangle to end just below my chin. And as you can see, I tried to go in with the brush. It was a sad day. And I'm gonna fill that area in with my beauty blender. Okay, if you're nasty like me, you can lick your finger to clean up those edges, or you can notice that it probably basically does nothing. All right, next I'm going in with this Ben Nye cream. It's pink. We're using this because we're gonna use a pink pigment later, and it's just easier to keep things even in the red tones when you're going on top of white if you have a cream base. So I'm just gonna spread this and blend this a little bit around my forehead and down the bridge of my nose. And then we're gonna go in and create our cheek contour. So I'm kind of moving on top of my cheekbone until the corner of my eye, and then jutting down towards my chin at an angle, eventually connecting the two. Next, I'm gonna grab a clean sponge and I'm gonna start blending that pink into the white. And after making that first blend, I go in with the white to make sure that things stay intense. Okay, you guys, I had clown white all over my fingers. I was not having it. Sorry, she had to go. I'm continuing the blending everywhere where we did the pink. See that difference? Gorgeous, just gorgeous. Go back in the white anytime that you feel you need more intensity. Okay, it's time to set this cream base. I'm going in with Ben Nye Neutral Set everywhere, plain and simple. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of powder in the hair, everywhere where you think it needs to go and everywhere where you know it needs to go. The only downside is that with a white powder, you may miss some spots just like I did. So remember those ears. Once the powder is on, I just went in with a baby wipe really quickly and cleaned up that edge, to then follow up with MAC's Shivering White Studio Fix Foundation to really bump up the intensity everywhere where I'm meant to be super duper white. All right, once again, grabbing my nasty James Charles palette, I'm going in with this pink pigment and a rounded brush to bump up that pink. What more do I have to say? Okay, here I'm a little unimpressed with the blend, so I'm going back in with Shivering White to make sure that the blend is as flawless as I want it to be. Same steps on the cheeks, y'all. So, little tip, I actually hold my chin up while I'm looking in the mirror to see if those lines are even. Wherever I think they're not equal, I just go back in and I adjust accordingly. Taking a little eyeshadow brush and a light green pigment, I'm gonna start adding depth to that pink contour line that we just did. Then I'm gonna grab the brush like this, pinch the hair a little bit so that I can add a precise line on the bottom edge of that pink contour. Then I'm gonna go back in with the brush normally and blend. I'm gonna hit up that nose. And now we're gonna do some accents. So I'm gonna push the bristles down in the same way so I can get a semi-sharp but blended line across the nostril and up the bridge of the nose on both sides. This is where the fun of this makeup really begins, I think. All right, same brush, same color. I'm just gonna add some smokiness on the lower lash line. Now I'm gonna draw a diagonal line from my eyebrow cover straight up to the corners of my receding hairline. I'm gonna blend, and after that, I'm gonna bring the color down onto the eyelids, and I'm gonna make a big triangular kind of column up towards the corner of my hairline. Note that I'm stamping on the pigment first and then blending it out. All right, similar size brush, just a deeper green color. I'm going to intensify all of the green that we just laid down in every way. And when there's a deeper color, there's a blend. So I'm going back in with our light green and I'm blending out those edges. All right, grabbing the yellow. We're gonna use this as blush today, you guys. I'm going to hit up the corners of that cheek contour with this yellow shade, and I'm gonna end up twirling and swirling around. Next, I'm gonna blend out the green that we had on the chin. I'm gonna go under the chin a little bit, and I'm gonna start on the upper portion of the face by going near the eyebrows, kind of blending that green zone with the pink zone, and then following the green zone up. All right, and now just on top of the chin regularly. Now I'm gonna fill in the temples, and then we're gonna hit up under the nose. And in the same fashion, I'm just gonna grab that pink brush and make sure that the cheeks are nice and blended. And then I'm gonna grab the green brush and I'm gonna make sure that everything's blended again. Lots of back and forth in this look. Additionally, I'm gonna add more of this light green on the outer third of the eyes. All right, now that we have most of our colors blended into the complexion, I'm gonna go back in with Shivering White and make sure that everything is finessed. Now I'm gonna highlight the bridge of the nose and the end of the nose with the yellow. I kind of want an orange effect, that's why I decided to go for it, and I'm making sure that these zones stay separate. And to really ensure they stay separate, I'm going back in with the pink and I'm running that over the bridge of my nose in between my two sections. All right, I'm grabbing a little pencil brush in that dark green shade and I'm just gonna make the lower lash line even smokier. I'm also gonna add a little bit to the upper lash line, not too much to really make, oh, that mouth, I'm always zooming in on that mouth. I'm gonna add a little bit just to add some depth to the upper lash line, and I'm gonna blend out with a brush as well. Ooh, here we go, the mustache. I'm now grabbing Jeffree Star's liquid lipstick in Crocodile Tears, and I am just going to slowly build up this mustache. We want it to run from our upper lip, obviously, that's what makes it a mustache, into the green contouring that we added on the cheek. As you can see, I'm just taking my time and I'm slowly building this up in the desired shape, thickening and thickening, and changing the shape as I move along. And of course, upon doing the other side, I make a completely different shape and decide that I like it better, which I then have to repeat on the other side. So, no one's perfect, try to make it symmetrical. If you make a mistake or you make a different shape on purpose, you have time to correct it. Just take your time and enjoy. Now that our mustache is done, we are going to head into the plethora of triangles that we have in this look. I'm gonna do a little goatee under my bottom lip. To get these proportions right, I'm just following the angles of my bottom lip. Maybe you have lips that work this way, maybe you don't. I'm just telling you what I did. I guess you could figure it out for yourself. That sounds really like pushing away, but do what looks good on your face. Then I'm going to make one on the chin. I'm also gonna draw one that parallels the lines we have going on our neck. And then we're gonna start on the eyes. So I'm gonna create a triangular, like a big triangular, like singular long lash that's following the window of color that we already added. And I'm just lightly going to buff the ends into the eyelids. All right, next I am taking the MAC liquid lipstick in Caviar. It's just a black liquid lipstick, and I'm shading these triangles the way that I feel like. So I'm shading the triangles on the flat sides, and then I'm going to do the mustache and the eyes on the points. Blending things about 1/4 of the way to halfway through. I just want to add some depth to the ends. You guessed it, grabbing the dark green and blending. I felt the air conditioning turn on. I'm also making sure that I hit up those edges of the contour to kind of marry them a little bit with the mustache. Sorry, y'all. It's a lot of blending, but this is what it's all about. You just have to go back and forth with those brushes until you get that blend right. Back in with the yellow too. Dark green, light green, yellow, all of it. Okay, now I'm gonna create some highlights. So I'm grabbing the MAC acrylic white and I'm just going to stipple this on my cheeks to add a cute little highlight. Then I'm gonna do some stippling on the nostrils to really accentuate those lines that we drew earlier. I love stippling, you guys. Stipple, stipple, dot, 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 stipple, 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 stipple. Oh, now I'm doing the eyebrow, so I'm just adding some little triangles, and then I'm gonna fade those windows out with the stippling. You guys, I'm just really living for this look. I'm loving this color combination. It's like very watermelon-esque. Okay, now I'm adding some stippling on the outer corners and the inner corners of my eye. Last zone, I'm hitting up the tip of the nose. With MAC's Iridescent Glitter in white, I'm gonna go over the highlight zones I have on my cheeks, on the bridge of my nose, and on the tip of my nose. And I'm using the NYX glitter glue to adhere it. Same glue, I'm just going in with a green glitter on the lid, giving you all the glitter. Oh, and also under my nose, just for fun, because who doesn't love glitter? All right, now I'm grabbing my mascara, giving my top and bottom lashes a decent coat. Oh, mouth! Giving them a decent coat before I start adding this bowl of rhinestones. And I'm just going to adhere these all over my face with the Duo latex-free lash adhesive. This is quite a lengthy process, so bear with me. Also, if you watch all the way until the end of the video, I actually have one flipped upside down under my mouth because I placed it in the wrong place. I was crying when I discovered it. So just make sure that you get a nice amount of glue on the back of these stones, especially if you're planning on wearing this look out anywhere. I don't know where the hell you would wear this look out to. I don't know, maybe a Halloween party, or maybe you're just feeling yourself at home. But yeah, if you plan on wearing this look long term for a few hours, just make sure that they're placed really well and you have a nice amount of glue. So as you can see on the mustache, I am going 2 by 2 and then slowly fading up to 1. And I use the same method on the shapes that I did above my eye. All right, doing under the eyes and the eyebrows. And then I'm gonna continue on to those shapes that we have on the eye with the same method as the mustache, doing rows of 2 until I can't fit it anymore, and then doing a row of 1. Okay, next we're doing lashes. So actually, before I glue the lashes on, I'm gonna add a little bit of that pink pigment on my mouth just to do a little bit of a lip. And I'm going to apply this custom lash in the center of my lash line to match up with those shapes that we have going on above. It's basically just the outer third of a 301 stacked with the inner third of a 301. And here's some vanity shots of the finished look, our little V for Vendetta colorful samurai fantasy. Yes. Okay, you guys, here is the finished look. I hope that you guys like the free the nipple movement. When I originally did this makeup and did the photo shoot for it, I wanted like my shirt off and I wanted the makeup to have like a nice cut off into my flesh tone. If you guys are artists of any kind or makeup artists or YouTubers, I encourage you to just like improv and have fun because amazing things come out of improv, and that could even just be a small percentage of something that you then develop and refine and turn into something big. So anyways, if you guys follow along and try something along these lines or something something inspired, please tag me, DM me on Instagram. I love to hear what you guys have to say, and I love to watch you guys create. And if you guys want to do the Cirque Makeup Challenge, you can go ahead and tag me because I'd love to see that. And you can tag my friend Mike, whose information I left down in the description box, because we want to see what you come up with. I hope that you guys are doing well, and I hope that you enjoyed this, and it's time for me to go. It's like 3:30 in the morning, and I have to take more pictures, and I have to wash this off. But anyways, thank you so much for blending with me today, and until next time.